keep the recording or not.
Correct.
So you'll just have to go into YouTube and, you know, do some SEO upgrades to it and that kind of thing. Do you have the Hangout toolbox?
I do.
Okay, so one of the things that you want to do in there is change. Let's see, let's change this to
I gather you've done quite a bunch of these.
yeah, I haven't done one for a while, so things have kind of changed a little bit.
What does one have in the toolbox that's particularly useful?
Well, it usually has an overlay, like next to my name. It would say, like when I'm talking, it would, or you know, it would show what I have on the under overlay. Which right now I just changed it to founding partner, but it's not showing. So some things have changed. That's the thing with Google; they're constantly updating and changing. You can add an overlay to where, rather than just seeing that little live up in the corner, if you do an overlay, you could put on there, you know, like maybe the Knome logo in one corner or something like that. Those are basically JPEGs or PNGs that are done in transparent, and then you just upload that. Let's see if I can.
Do you know if there is a mechanism to show one's browser?
Yeah. Go up here on the left hand. There's that green square with the arrow.
Yep.
That is your screen share.
Oh, okay.
So then you would just click that. And this is where Google Hangouts can get a little buggy sometimes, just because it's, you know, a free platform. But it does work. So you would hit the screen share, and then it's going to show 3 boxes, I believe, unless they've changed that. And let me just try something for a second. Okay, entire screen. I usually just do the entire screen when I share, because
I see.
Yeah, otherwise it gets a little buggy. You know, but then again, maybe they've updated since last time. I was doing a lot of these, then I kind of stopped doing them. If you want to capture something during your broadcast, you hit the little camera,
right,
and that'll get that. Let's see, toolbar, control room.
I'm wondering if that isn't more about what we're looking to do here. Yeah, it shows each one of us in here.
Right, and then you can also chat. And that's always helpful too. But you can only have one little app open on the side at a time. So like if you got your toolbox open, you forget to look at your chat. You know, that kind of thing. There's somebody else in here with us, or is just the 3 of us? Or 2 of us?
I think so far just the 2 of us. I know there's another fella I was helping him set up his Google Plus that wanted to join us.
Yeah, all they have to do is have a Google Gmail account.
Okay.
They don't even have to have a G Plus account. They just have to have a Gmail account.
And what do they do with that?
It just allows them to be able to access, be able to get into Google Hangouts easier.
Okay.
You can get in without having a Gmail or a Google Plus, but it's difficult. It's not as easy. Now, when you're live, when you...
It says there for 3 viewers. I see that here.
Okay,
No,
so you
back down to 2. No, back down to 2.
Okay.
Oh, was that you, honey?
No, I'm trying to get in, but I don't know how. I could listen.
But Don Cambridge said it's him, but I don't see him on here anymore.
So there's a difference between being in the Hangout
Okay.
and being on the Hangout. Being in
What's
the
the
Hangout
difference?
is like you and me right now. Both of our pictures are down at the bottom,
Right.
which is something you can actually in the control room, I think, where you can say, I don't want the pictures at the bottom. You can have up to 9 people in the Hangout with you, okay? But you can have unlimited viewers watching the Hangout.
Got it. Got it. Oh, he texted me. He's watching.
Okay.
So that's good. What kind of cell phone do you have, Patty?
I have both.
Oh, so wow. You don't fool around.
Well, I had an Android, and I actually answered the phone all day for an attorney, and I use my phone to do that for.
Mhm.
And so in order to separate it and be able to answer my calls for Knome, because that was going crazy, I went and got an Apple. Plus, it lets me figure out both phones.
Well, I think the Apple platform is certainly simple to use. One of the problems that everybody seems to have is how to share the Knome other than cut and paste. Now, my understanding is that you're not able to do that with the Android phone yet. Is that correct?
What do you mean not share it? I can share mine with my Knome all the time.
I meant, can you access your contact list and then share it that way? Or do you have to cut and paste the telephone number into that area of the phone?
Your contacts come up. There's still some things I think they're working on.
Okay.
Because your contacts do come up, but they're not all your contacts. So I don't know. That's one of the questions I have is how does it determine which contacts it's pulling in?
Okay. Tell me more about some of the issues that you're aware of with Android, because as you know, we don't have anything working with Apple. It's just pull up your contact list, get your phone number, type it in, make sure there are no parentheses, spaces, or hyphens, and then hit send.
Right. I'm pulling up my Share Central as we speak.
Okay. Would you be able to screen share your, I guess you can't unless you were on your phone. Do you know if you can do that with Google Hangouts to actually access it from your phone and then share your phone screen?
Yikes. I don't know. I've never tried that.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I took, that's one of the downsides of Google is they take over everything. So, like, if I had Google Hangouts on my phone, which I've taken it off, it rings on my computer, it rings on my phone, it rings
Everywhere.
Everywhere. And so
Right.
I've had to limit where Google can be because it just gets too overwhelming. Now, like I do have, like I have Debbie Debbie shows up in my contact Share Central area, but it does not have like her Knome picture. So I don't think it's pulling that yet.
Okay.
I don't think it's pulling other Knome users into it.
All right. That's good to know. Well, I think they were getting somewhat anxious to get it out there and just get everyone sharing it, because there's only so long you can sit on the excitement. And so it's out there. It just needs version 1.1, 1.2, and so on till everything is working. And
Right.
the rest of us just have to be a little bit patient.
Right.
And if you have to cut and paste, you have to cut and paste. It's really not that burdensome to do that. I haven't found.
No, see, it's the app is not really working
Yet.
Yeah.
Well, they know that. I mean, it's not like they put it out there and they think that's the way it is, and the problem is with us. Well, the problem isn't with us. The problem is we're impatient, but it's not ready to have everybody use it the way we think it ought to be used.
Right. And yeah, and that's just the way it is with apps. Apps have to be tested, updated, tested, updated, tested, updated. And you don't really, and that's like Rob said the other day, and it's so true, because you don't know what's going to break until you have a lot of people using it, or
Correct.
more than 2 or 3 people, you know, and then you
Correct.
have to be able to have the same issue happen more than once, for them to be able to track it. And Apple tends to be a little more, they hold back. They just don't release things right out of the gate. They kind of hold back. I think they make sure Android is working first
Maybe.
before they go, okay, we'll release it. But because I work with another app, and the same things are, you know, they go through the same things that we are, and they're constantly pushing new updates out. So
Where are you located, Patty?
I'm in Nebraska,
Nebraska.
middle of
Okay.
nowhere.
Oh, at least you have good steak out there.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Yep.
Now, where is Punta?
Punta Gorda is south of Sarasota and north of Fort Myers.
Oh, okay. So you're on the bay side.
Right. It's about the poor cats and dogs here, but Rob and team were down here. I thought that was really a fun event, and there was a lot of interest, lots of questions, and you know, it lasted longer than I could hold my phone. I did that Periscope, and I'm glad I did. He's doing a meeting up in Weeki tonight, a home social, really. It's just a little far to drive up and drive back. So I was going, but I'm not going to make it. I hope someone who hears this that's at the meeting will do a Periscope and let the rest of us see what's going on. I think that's a great tool.
Yeah, that's a good idea for different events, doing Periscopes for the different events that are going on. That's a great idea. Great idea. Thank you so much for doing that the other day. I really did feel like I was there. I was like, oh, show me more.
Well, that's great. That's great. Well, I'd love to keep talking, but it's just us. If there is a viewer on here, I think that if you can actually join us, if you have some questions, that would be good. Or the other alternative would be if you call me on my cell phone with a question in the next 5 minutes, I'll repeat it for everyone, and that cell is 239. Oh, let's see. Oh, this gentleman said he has us both on audio but not on video. If someone would call me with a question at 239-336-9882, I'll put it back out there to everyone that's on the Hangout. So that's 239-336-9882. Otherwise, I think what we'll do is call it a day here in about 2 or 3 minutes. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. There was a post on. Are you part of the Genesis group as well?
Can you invite me to that one? I tried to find it and I couldn't find it. So I think it's
sure. Sure. I'm not the webmaster or the administrator of the group, but I'm sure Bob wouldn't mind, especially since you have familiarity with both platforms. There was a post on there about being able to download your LinkedIn contacts into your cell phone, and I didn't even know we could do that. So I loaded thousands of contacts into my cell phone. Thank goodness I've got enough space on the thing, but that's going to be a great tool if all of those, hint, if all of those contacts that are derived from another program are able to be accessed through your contact manager and have Knome sent to them, that is going to be powerful. Again, that number is 239-336-9882. So if you have a question and haven't joined the conference and you're not able to post it in chat or whatever, if you call me, I'll put the question up.
I missed that post. I need to go find that one.
Yeah, you have to give your contact manager permission to access LinkedIn. So once that's done, then it will download it. It took about 45 minutes to do it. It was a slow process. I didn't really have good Wi-Fi at the time. Well, here's a call. Hello, Don. Do you have a question? Patty, you there?
Yeah, I called. I said I'd call him back.
Oh, okay, okay. I've got a gentleman who I think is one of our viewers from out in California who is just having lots of challenges with Android. Would it be possible for me to give you his telephone number? His name is Brian Cooper.
Yeah, you want to just send it to me rather than saying it because this will be recorded.
Sure, that's a great idea.
Or you can send him mine.
I think I have you somewhere.
I don't know if I've got your. I don't even know if I have your Knome.
Okay. Well, I don't have a problem putting my email. It's DWK. Oh, how'd you do that?
What? Facebook?
Oh, that was on Facebook. Oh, okay, got it. Here,
Yeah.
I'll
I
give
can do
you.
it in
I'll
chat
give you.
here too. I mean, we could do it in chat right here. Yeah. Either that one or this one. You know, that shows up just between you and me. That will not show up on the Google, on the chat. Click your chat button over to the left.
Click the chat button to the left. Oh, sure enough. So those don't go to everyone else.
Right. They only go to the people that are in your Hangout.
Okay, great. Yeah, I've got his number. I put that in the other chat.
Yeah, I got it.
Great.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably call him on the iPhone so I can talk to him and be able to.
I hear you.
The 320 number is my Android and the 720 is my iPhone. So
very cool. Well, I'm going to call it a day here, and we'll do this again. It would be good for me and good practice for everyone who's not familiar with this package. Have you ever used the chat function with Facebook?
I've had video calls, yes.
I mean the video call and chat. How does that work compared to this? Is it easier?
I've not tried it with several people. I've only had, single interaction with it. Okay. And it kind of surprised me. I wasn't used to that. And the funny thing is, I'm always a technical person, and my friend who's not technical is the one that said, "Hey, I'm going to call you on Facebook." I'm like, "You're going to do what?" So,
right.
You're always learning. That's the thing. You're always learning.
Well, I know you can have up to 100, I believe, on a Google chat. I mean, a Google Hangout. I can't imagine you can have that many folks on a Facebook.
No, I think Facebook's
video.
pretty limited as far as that goes.
All right. Well, we're going to learn this.
Yeah, and then the other thing is that this ties into your YouTube, and then you can SEO it on YouTube, or you can make it public or private or just semi-private kind of thing on YouTube. Where on Facebook, I think it's an instant thing. Once it's over, it's over.
Right, and if you miss it, you miss it.
Right. kind of like the Periscope thing.
Well, that was interesting. It did download to my camera roll, and I was able to send that, but it's only from my camera roll. Other people can't really do that. So, yeah, I'm going to learn this technique. I think this has probably got more versatility than the Facebook. Although the nice thing about Facebook, it's simple and everybody has it. But I don't think it's going to have the numbers that we want to have. So I think we'll put an end to this and plan on doing it on a regular basis till we get good at it.
Absolutely. And I think we should also maybe do some brainstorming over just doing some get to know me kind of events on Hangouts. So I've already been thinking about that.
Okay.
Share a little bit about it, yada, yada. So. Well,
anything you can do to take over leadership is certainly okay with me.
I'm not saying I want that role, but I'm a good idea maker, and you know, let me push you in the right direction. That you know.
All right. Well, I take pushing well. So, thanks a lot, Patty, and you have a good day.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
You bet. Bye bye.